Oh, hi there. How's it going, everybody? Some guy who cooks here, and today we're making something real simple and real delicious. Before I go into details, though, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to comment down below and share this video with your friends. Now, what are we making? We're kicking off dessert month today. It is May. Is it 1st? Is today the 1st? It is. It's May 1st. Holy smokes. It's May 1st. So, there's something else I have to do. I have to say, happy birthday to my older brother, Doug. I'm going to have to give him a call in a little bit, too, to say happy birthday. But anyway, yeah, happy May, everybody. It's May Day. But yes, we're making peanut butter cookies. They're super simple and super delicious. And gosh, you know, they're as quick as quick gets. You only need 3 ingredients for these guys. You need peanut butter, 1 cup. You need granulated sugar, 1 cup, and you need eggs. Exactly uno. I see, Amber, your weakness are peanut butter cookies. Huzzah! Glad to see you here. I see Alejandro has joined us as well. Huzzah! And Marie Hathaway, huzzah to you as well. Hello to you too. Glad you could join us, everybody. Glad you're all here. And like I said, we're having a good time. We're making these peanut butter cookies. They're super yummy, super amazing, super easy. So first things first, let's go ahead and get our peanut butter. And we just got a small mixing bowl here because there's not a lot to mix in. Go ahead and get yourself a spatula. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. Peanut butter is super sticky. So we're going to get, look at that. Yeah, just glopping on down in there. Oh, it's thick. It's thick. Maybe I need a stronger spatula, you guys. But there we go. It's coming. But get it on out of your measuring cup. I had to, put it in here with a regular spoon first and kind of smash it down in there. But there we go. Get as much as you can out of your cup here. And there we go. You've got a cup of peanut butter in your measuring bowl. Now, add in your cup of sugar. Then also add your egg. And that's about all you've got to it. I've disappeared. You see, I feel a little bit better. Yeah, guys, I got my my second shot. I'm glad there aren't 3 shots. I've gotten my second shot, and that was rough. But I am doing a little bit better. Anyway, we got the peanut butter and the sugar. Now we add our egg. Go ahead and crack that sucker and drop it on in. Go on. That's just some egg that just wants to stay inside the shell. Now, we want all of you, egg. Rinse that excess egg off them fingers. Okay. And here we say, please say you use chunky. It is chunky peanut butter, correct. It most certainly is. You can use chunky or creamy. I prefer chunky because it's always the better of the 2 options. But anyway, we've got all our stuff in here. Break up that egg yolk and just mix it on up, guys. This is a very thick mix, but that's okay. You just need to do your best. If you need to move away from a spatula like this one, then go ahead. Because honestly, sometimes spatulas are a little weak for this job because, peanut butter is really thick, but it seems like it's getting the job done. The sugar actually tends to bring some of the moisture out of the peanut butter. Sugar does that, kind of like salt does with meat, and it softens it up a bit. The egg helps cream everything up and bring it all together. And there you have it, guys. I mean, it's just about done mixing here. Doesn't take too long. We have a nice, thick peanut butter cookie batter. Now, you can use this as it is. And I see Grey Wolf jumped in. Huzzah! Glad to see you made it. Like you said, made it. And, yeah, so this as it is can be used. Okay, you can use this, and it's freaking delicious. However, and you should use this if you need to go gluten-free. Okay, if you have a gluten allergy, then obviously you can't be using some flour. However, if you don't, it's really simple to add a pinch of flour, which I'm going to do. I have my flour right here. I'm going to add a few pinches of flour because here's the thing, guys. The flour doesn't alter the flavor at all, but it does alter the consistency of this dough. And it does so tremendously. So add a good-sized pinch of flour to that. And mix it around, and you'll see a world of difference, okay? Now, if you have gluten-free friends or if you are gluten-free, obviously nix this step, okay? What's the saying? Ex nay on the hour flay. But anyway, see, look at that. Just a good pinch of flour has given this so much more substance, so much more consistency. It's got a much better, a more doughy consistency. Okay, and I'm even going to add one more pinch because I like a cookie that can hold up. When you don't add this, they tend to be very crumbly. Now, one of my favorite ways to bake these, and I see, oh, there you are, Peter. Amber says she likes to add chocolate chips. I'm sure they're super delicious. In the future, Amber, maybe I'll show you how to make Reese's peanut butter from scratch, okay? Because that is actually really easy. But anyway, one of the best ways to make these cookies is by getting a set of mini muffin tins and putting the dough inside the mini muffin tins. It cooks them perfectly, and you get these little cookie cups that are just absolutely amazing. But anyway, look at the dough ball we formed just by adding a couple pinches of flour here. It is a remarkable difference. Flour is a truly incredible substance, okay? But anyway, here we have it. We now have an amazing, simple peanut butter cookie dough, which, honestly, part of me just kind of wants to eat it as is. And yes, we'll answer some questions here real quick. It's funny they don't have a Reese's mascot like the green M&M. Interesting, that's true. And Amber says, you know how to do that, as in making Reese's peanut butter? And the answer is yes, I do. I do know how to make Reese's peanut butter. It's super delicious and super simple. And maybe I'll do that in a future episode. But for now, we're making peanut butter cookies. So guys, usually I would bake these, in which case you want to put them in the oven at 350. However, I have never done this, but I would like to try making them on the Blackstone, okay? You know me and how much I love experimenting on this thing. So I'm going to grab a little bit of butter so we can grease it up just a bit. So I'm going to get a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to smear it around on there. So even though it's nonstick and nice and slick, we're going to get a little extra flavor and a little extra nonstick on here. There we go, 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to spread it around with the spatula. Amber says Reese's don't need a mascot. They sell themselves. And, I think you're right. I think they do. But anyway, here we go. Just spreading this butter around, making an awesome, awesome surface here for us to be cooking these cookies on. All right. Oh, I love the smell of that butter, that hot butter. It works. You can do brownies that way too. And Gray Wolf just noticed the camera behind me. Yes, 2 of my cameras are behind me. You can see both of them. One right here and one right here. That's a Nikon D600 and my Blackmagic 4K production camera. I love those things, and those are what I use for most of my videos. But anyway, here we go, guys. So we're going to start forming some peanut butter cookies. And what I'm going to do, and if you want a traditional peanut butter cookie shape, then go ahead and take it, make a nice little round here, and then take a fork and press it in a crisscross pattern on top, okay? So getting a nice crisscross, and there we go. We have a traditional peanut butter cookie shape here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on our griddle. The griddle is set to 350. We're making some good-sized peanut butter cookies here, okay? But anyway, just go ahead and set them one at a time right on down on our griddle surface, okay? And just keep forming them as you do. Now, I have not done this before, but I'm hoping it turns out all right. And I think it will. But anyway, keep posting questions and stuff as we go. Nostalgia, we used to have those when we were young. Peanut butter cookies, man. I grew up having these a lot in Christmas time, but the way we would do them is the peanut butter kiss cookies, you know? So what you do is you basically make a peanut butter cookie, and then you push a Hershey's Kiss right down in the center. Those things are delicious. And as you can see, I'm making some pretty big peanut butter cookies here. They're all going to be a little bit of a different size and slightly different shape, just because I'm going a little quick. I'm not making them for perfection. I'm just making them. But they do look good so far. And they're doing pretty well at this 350-degree temperature. They're not just burning, which is not, which is what we want. We don't want them to burn. They're slowly sizzling in this butter. And gosh, does it smell good. Woo! There's a little sizzle. I hope you can hear that. And you can see the chunks in these. That's why I like the chunky peanut butter. I really do prefer it in every application, honestly. A lot of people like creamy for their peanut butter cookies. Me, I mean, why skip the chunk? Some chunks! I feel like I should be out on a corner holding up a sign that says honks for chonks. Is that a new thing? Is that going to be a new thing? Honks for chonks? I don't feel like I'll say it enough for it to become a thing for the show. So, oh yes. So to answer your question, Grey Wolf there, yes, May is dessert month. Now, my themed months have been going a little slower lately, ever since breakfast month. I have been unable to keep up with them so well, mostly because of other interests and ideas that I've been pursuing with the show. But I'm still doing the dessert month, where I'm going to do my live show is going to be dessert themed every Saturday. So not to worry on that front. And I'll still be doing, and just because it's not dessert month anymore after May's over doesn't mean I won't come back and do more desserts. And, oh, there you are, Peter. Amber says, I hope so. Yes, May is dessert month. So hope no longer and know for sure that it is dessert month. And if you have any desserts you would like to see on the show, don't hesitate to let me know. Man, I've been doing a lot of rhyming tonight. Here we go. I got about 2 cookies left worth of dough. So we're going to form this one here. Boop, boop, boop. And set it on down. Get a little bit of this butter from some of the others because I didn't spread it as well right there. And where can we make some space, you guys? You know what? I think right over here we can. Let's do this. Move this one over. Yeah, perfect. And our final peanut butter cookie is going to go right there. So let's go to our very first one, see how it looks. It's looking, actually, from where I can see it, pretty good. Oh, that's very doughy, though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this heat up a little bit. I'm going to do it to 450 instead of 350. I'm going to go ahead and shut this lid so we can trap some of that heat, okay? And you can still see him in there. Look at that. I love this lid. This lid is amazing. Amber says, be still my arteries. You forgot it's Saturday. It's been a long day. Oh, it most certainly has been a long day. Your last call restored your faith in humanity. Oh, I might have to ask about that later. But anyway, guys, that's our peanut butter cookies. I'm going to stay on for a bit just so we can see how they turn out off this griddle once they're done cooking. But that's all there is to those. They're really simple. As you can see, it's only been 14 minutes and we're pretty much done. The things you need to do with these, mix them up until they're a good consistency. Add pinches of, if you're going to add flour, just add enough pinches that they reach the consistency you want for the dough. And then put them in some mini muffin tins and bake them. Or try them on a griddle like this. However you want to cook them. Traditionally, you just put them on a piece of parchment paper in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Like this, though, gosh, it does smell good. It smells real good. And, gosh, I'm looking forward to it. Amber here says, give it more time. Don't do it too high. it burns the sugar. You are correct about that, Amber. It does burn the sugar if you do it too high. However, the 350 was not doing very much, so I've turned it up a little bit. And I feel like a little bit of caramelization on that sugar can actually be a great thing, especially with these. So I'm thinking the higher temperature, even if it does caramelize that sugar a bit, I don't think that'll be a bad thing. And I'd like to caramelize it on either side, give it a little extra crunch. Yeah, I think that'd be freaking delicious. So, and yeah, exactly. You get a little candy type stuff around the edge. I am all about that life. And go, ooh, the smell in here is awesome. We're getting that roasted peanut smell. Close the top. Yes, the top has been closed, and that's been helping out. And don't tease us with how good it smells. My stomach is already rumbling. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you it smells good because I have to tell somebody, guys. And now, yeah, now it's looking like this is going to hold it. We're still going to give it a shot. I'm going to flip this over. Oh, yeah. So these are just, the thing is, they're just very delicate. That's all it is, okay? So they are very delicate. So, that is the problem with this recipe, is they are extraordinarily delicate, okay? So we're going to use our spatula to help us out a little bit. Whee! Flip it on over. And yeah, I'm going to bring this back down to 350 because I don't want these puppies to burn. We got some darkness on a few of them already, and we don't want that to be the norm on all of these guys, okay? Oh, this big boy. Come on, buddy. Let's get under you. Ooh. We got a little bit of smooshy smoosh on this one, so we're just going to turn it into a pile of delicious. It's okay. It'll come together here. There we go. But yeah, as best you can, take care of these guys. They're going to get a little oblong. Like I said, this recipe is delicious, and that's why it's best in the cookie cups. Doing it in like a muffin tin, or rather, a mini muffin tin, because they're very, very delicate, not easy to work with. Even when you add the flour, that helps out, but it still doesn't quite do it great. So the tins really give them a thicker, a thicker cookie to work with and to hold its form. But here we go. Yeah. A few of them that are closer to the heating element are definitely darker than the others. And I'm going to grab this bit here. Ooh. That's way too hot for me to put in my mouth, but it is delicious. Yeah, guys. So let's see here. I bet it smells phenomenal. It most certainly does. Lulz. Some guy who cooks. I see Old School has jumped in. Old School WRDGDC. Some guy do the Blackstone griddle, make a lot of smoke in the house. They do not make, oh, by the way, huzzah! Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. They do not make a lot of smoke in the house, actually. They make actually less smoke than even a, what's it called? Even less smoke than a cast iron griddle does. If you have a lot of grease in your food, then you'll get some grease in the air from that. But honestly, yeah, they smoke even less than a cast iron griddle or cast iron skillet. At least I've found. And yes, Grey Wolf, I did flip the one to the top right. It came apart in a million pieces, so I just kind of mashed it together and reformed it. But anyway, that's about it. That's all we really got here, guys. I guess I should taste one. So we're going to get, oh, yeah, the form's holding a little bit better now. So I'm going to pull this guy off and flip it back over. Still not holding fantastically. I am going to flip off the heat because it's going to retain some of its heat. And these will be done by the time it cools down. Got some thumbs up there. But yeah, here we go. We've got one of our cookies. Ooh, it's hot and it's crumbling. As you can see, the side, ow! Ow! It's hot. Quick, let me put it in my mouth. The caramelized side is holding together. So the caramelization really helps this out. So I'm going to just kind of flip it like this. So we got the squishy bit and the caramelization on the outsides. And yes, you are correct, Amber. Once it cools off, it will hold it form. And as you can see, it is doing just that on the caramelized side. But here it is. Here's a piece of one of our cookies. And I've already been tasting little pieces of it, and it's awesome. But bottoms up. A little bit of bite. Good strong, hot. Good strong peanut flavor. As to be expected. Guys, this is super good. It's super good. And it's a simple recipe. Yes, be careful. No, Danger is my middle name when it comes to cooking. Some guy Danger who cooks. I think that's it, right? Oh. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I wouldn't call it 100% success. But then again, these cookies never really are. I say they're like a 90% success because you lose 10% for their integrity because they don't like to hold up together. But you get 90% on flavor. They're amazing. Give them a shot, guys. Until next time, I'm some guy who cooks out. Hope you enjoyed this episode and hope you look forward to Dessert Month as much as I do. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and share. See you later, everybody.